it is my pleasure to be your host this evening for the first ever Relentless Pro Wrestling show, and we are sold out! Thank you so much for all your support in setting out our first ever show. We are going to have an amazing night. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to see your first match? Your opening contest is a singles match. Let's bring wrestler number 1 to the ring.
Hello everybody, welcome to Relentless Wrestling. I'm the mastermind Ollie Spring, joined by TJ Lee, and TJ, we are kicking off Relentless with a sold-out show here in Belgium.
Oh man, it is so cool to be a part of this, the very first in Belgium. To be here, Vizarts in Antwerp, man, it is an electric night, and we're kicking things off with Durancon, Hyene. Man, this guy's just got a hell of a look about him. That intensity, that's the first match of the night. You've got to bring that energy. I love it.
We've crossed the channel into Belgium, and we're kicking things off with even more international flavour with this French brawler, if you will.
Yeah, from the wrestling cult faithful. This guy has made a name for himself on the French and German circuit, and he hits bloody hard, Ollie.
It's going to be a nice clash of styles, if you will, because Durancon is taking on the Black Dragon, Daniel Sparks. This is going to be street fighting versus Kung Fu.
Well, styles make fights.
And where Durancon has come from France, Daniel Sparks, practically hometown hero right now, Belgian born and raised.
A technical wrestler trained at the Slam Academy. You gotta watch out for that death splash. If this guy hits you with any of his limbs, you are going night-night, which is why this match is so goddamn interesting, because you have the technical maverick of Sparks versus that hard-hitting, no-nonsense affair of Hyene.
I mean, we're here for a wrestling show, but let's face it, Tej, looking down the card, it's basically just a night of big fight feels.
Well, let's not blow our load too early. We've got a lot to get through. And Ludo, our referee, to kick off the first match of Relentless 1.
It's the opening bell. And this is the thing, Tej, you look at promotion starting out. This is chapter 1. This is day 1.
You got to have some respect here as well, Ollie. But
I mean, one of these men will be able to carry the title of winning the first ever match in Relentless Pro Wrestling. That's an honor both of these guys want, and straight out the gate, chops from the Black Dragon.
Man, he's hitting hard, but you've got to think, he wants to impress management. He wants to give everything in this opening contest. Oh God!
Headbutt from Durancon.
Opportunities come to those who give everything, and he knows that. Nice arm drag.
And another.
Deep there.
And a drop kick, picture perfect from Daniel Sparks. But see, just think, impressing management, impressing the fans, impressing you and me. So much on the line right now.
Well, this is it, right? You got a lot of eyes on you there, a sold-out crowd, and internationally, so many people watching. You have the opportunity to make a name for yourself on the British wrestling circuit, on the European wrestling circuit, and beyond that. Why wouldn't you throw everything at it?
At the end of the day, when we get to say the Relentless 1-year anniversary, 2-year anniversary, 10-year anniversary,
we can dream.
Only one man is going to be able to say, I won the first ever match in Relentless. Right now, Hyene is on top.
Oh man,
he's weathered that early storm from the Black Dragon, Daniel Sparks.
Durancon wanted to put some stank on it, but
oh my goodness. That chop had nothing but solid steel ring post. He's going to have broken fingers right now.
My fingers are tingling. I hate it when they do that. Unfortunately, the miss is the miss.
On the apron, go 50-50.
Trying to get it. Durancon wisely getting away. You don't want to get dropped on that part of the apron.
Wait
the hardest part.
Oh, God! Sidewalk slam onto the apron. Teach for 10 points. Tell us about the apron.
Hardest part of the ring, and the easiest place.
Part of the ring.
Easiest place to compress that lower spine, Ollie. That is so unpleasant.
There is zero give in the apron.
Every part of the ring is dangerous, but you do not want to be dropped there. Oh, dominant pin cover.
But a kick out at 2 from the young Daniel Sparks. Keeping himself alive in this.
Oh man, I mean, Hyene in the driver's seat now. This guy's been trained by some of the best. Martin Zaki and Travis Banks, to name a few. Those are some good trainers to have, but having those kind of guys behind you shows you that killer instinct we're seeing right now, Ollie.
Teach, what's the first rule about Fight Club?
You don't talk about it.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? You know what? I appreciate you sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes.
I wouldn't want you to get too comfortable. A nice snapmare takeover. Oh, corkscrew uppercut right between the shoulder blades. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
A very European, German kind of offense. Get him to a seated position. He expects a kick, and instead, that uppercut right to the lower part of the neck. That is so horrible. Pins and needles are plenty right now for Sparks.
Oh, it was like an Argentine backbreaker drop there, right across the shoulder. And Teach, you look at both these guys, they both have international flavor. Durancon, you know, learning his craft in France, taking over to Germany, a little bit of UK in there as well. And then you look at Daniel Sparks, you know, we have a little bit of Belgium, a little bit of the Netherlands. There is a lot of different styles in both men, hybrid styles. But quick roll up, 1, 2.
Well, this is the thing, like Hyene taking in the crowd and letting it get in his head. That's not smart. It is so easy to get distracted. And this is the thing. For Daniel Sparks, he's got the best opportunity right now to make a name for himself. He wants to get on that international circuit. And if he could beat a guy of Durancon's expertise, with a bit of kung fu like that.
Caught by the stalk, kick in the face, and he's on Jenny legs.
He's out on his feet.
Trying to pick up that full Nelson. Waistlock German, no, but quick roll up, jackknife.
Double foot stomp!
Straight to the heart of the hometown hero.
That has brought him many a victory, whether it's on the ground or on the top of the ropes. That is disgusting to watch. Can you imagine having all that body weight compressing on those upper ribs? And the crowd show what they think of his well-groomed mustache. I'm personally a beard guy myself.
Well, let's not make a mustache mountain out of a mustache molehill.
It's no wonder you get paid to do what you do sometimes.
Oh, look. Oh, God! Face wash, boot in the corner. Oh, my goodness. Sparks is out.
Sparks is absolutely out. I mean, he's dead weight right now, but this kid's got to keep pushing. He's got to keep pushing. He does not want this to miss.
Short arm clothesline. But look at this.
Again,
cocky pin cover. Cocky pin cover.
You see that? See that going straight to the crowd. Not going for another pin cover. He's not taking down Sparks seriously. That is a mistake. I don't care how long you've been doing this for and how young your opponent is. You don't take your eyes off the enemy in front of you. And call him in an interesting voice for a brainbuster.
Never works. That never ever works.
Never. Beautiful.
From Sparks, the Black Dragon is flying right now.
He's feeling it.
That pendulum of momentum is swinging back in the favor of the Antwerp kid.
Dominant strikes.
Oh, and another roundhouse kick right by the temple. Waistlock. German
beautiful
suplex.
With the bridge. 2.
Kick out by Hyene. And Teach, imagine you're Daniel Sparks. You grow up your whole life idolizing wrestling, wanting to be the wrestler, and now Relentless come along, a show in your hometown, your family, your friends, all around. So what is this? What is this? Wait, quick roll up. 1, 2.
Oh, yeah, like you said, this is an opportunity for him
to super kick right off the skull.
Become a breakout star in
Dragon suplex with the bridge. 2. Oh, 2 count only.
You know, this early on was all Hyene, dominant, and now we're seeing that momentum turn, and the crowd getting firmly behind Sparks, and you can feel it. The atmosphere is electric. And one of Belgium's finest does not want to drop a win here. He doesn't want to have that loss. Walking back to that locker room as the first person out, Ollie.
fighting off from that second turnbuckle. Hyene.
Oh, that's dangerous. The double foot stomp!
Oh, double foot stomp straight to the spine of Sparks.
He has ended less than them with it before. And Hyene going for the kill.
Oh, brain buster. Didn't telegraph it, hit it sweet.
Oh!
Kick out at 2 again.
But look, he's still focused on the crowd. Look at that. Didn't telegraph it and dropped him right on his head.
Don't do racist.
I mean, that's so unpleasant. And that is easy the way to get the concussion seat. Coming over another double foot stop now.
Oh, no water in the pool. No water
Sparks
in the pool.
up.
Oh, but ran straight into a double foot stomp. Elevation style.
But still Sparks kicking out. That was almost like a...
The heart in this kid is something to behold. And this is the thing, you put him in front of his hometown crowd. He's going to want to kick out until there is no breath left in his body. But again, Durancon wrapping him up. What has he got in mind right now?
I'm not sure, but
reversal counter.
Couldn't get the pin. Blocks the line.
Oh, springboard roundhouse punch.
Beautiful. And he might be going for that Shaolin death splash. A secret technique passed down from master to student, and we might be seeing a new star in Belgium.
He's up the top. He's gonna fly.
Death splash. 1, 2, 3.
Daniel Sparks picks up the first win for Relentless Pro in his hometown.
Look at that elevation.
The height from Sparks. What a moment for Daniel Sparks in his career. First ever win in his hometown. Teams, that has got to be a good feeling.
What a moment for Daniel Sparks and what a moment for Belgian wrestling. The future is looking very bright for both prospects. Man, that is how you start a promotion, Ollie.
Pun fully intended, but Durancon was relentless from the get-go. But Daniel Sparks weathered the storm, waited for his opportunity, ascended to the heavens, and hit that splash for the 1, 2, 3. Sparks is your victor in our opening contest tonight.
I think it's fair to say it's well and truly set the bar.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. The first ever match in Relentless Pro Wrestling history! Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, come even closer to the ring. Come even closer. This is Relentless Pro Wrestling. Come as close as you can to the wrestling. He's saying, fuck his mustache? With you? Is my mustache okay? Is that okay? Fuck everyone's mustache! Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a treat for you here at Relentless Pro Wrestling. We have an international debut. Over in England, there is a man who calls himself the man of 1,000...
Oh, we know this music.
Interrupting Slick Lombardo, who's about to introduce the man of 1,000 blessings. But Josef Kafka looking to make his own introduction, if you will. A man from our neck of the woods, if you will, teams from across the channel. Kafka has promised the Belgian debut of the Kafka Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, the founder of the Kafka Cup, Josef Kafka!
Now, Teach, has he just painted a wet floor cone and popped a lily on top? That's what it looks like to me.
I believe he would say that sparks joy. This is something that does spark
still
joy.
Looks like a wet floor sign from McDonald's.
Oh, I mean, I don't doubt that he might have had trouble getting that through customs, but that's an adornment. That is what he would call it.
That is a lily on a wet floor sign. Come on.
Well, you know what? Modern art comes in many different forms. The man of 1,000 blessings is someone that we are very well accustomed with on our side of the channel.
You call it modern art, maybe put an S and a H in front of it, and that's what I think of that. Anyway.
A man who, he evokes ire out of everyone he meets. And I am remiss to say is every bit as talented as you have heard, but my God is he annoying. Nevertheless, he is the founder of the Kafka Cup. He has been taking this everywhere that will let him, essentially, to find out. the best of the best in his perception.
And he can't even, I mean, even his bum bag's annoying. It's not just a bum bag. He's got the shoulder straps, that thing's locked in tight.
The bum bag itself is fine. You've got to take a bum bag to shows. You and I both know this.
But that type of
not that kind of thing. That's like weight training bum bags.
Much like 1,000 blessings, he's taken the bum bag too far.
He looks like a twat, we can say it.
Sorry?
You're witnessing the international debut of the man of 1,000 blessings.
That didn't take long.
It's not a mustache, it's a full piece beard set. Drunk European is brilliant. It's why I voted to leave this chunk of muck. Topical, think about it, morons.
Let's go Brexit!
No comment, no comment.
No.
I voted for it, that's fine. Sing all you want, but I'll be a lot more entertaining.
Wow.
The Kafka Cup is the world's first international, inter-promotional, inter-species wrestling tournament. And the winner of this match is going to move forward to the grand finals. Bring out the mug.
The Kafka did promise the Kafka Cup going international. He's going one-on-one with a young man making waves in the Nordic wrestling scenes.
And introducing his opponent from Stockholm in Sweden, Timmy Force!
Well, Timmy Force, like you said, making a name across Nordic and Scandinavian territories, trained by Steinbolt, a man that we are very familiar with.
You and I know him very well.
A man who is regarded as one of, if not the best, singles wrestlers that Sweden has to offer.
He's definitely up there with Harley Race for sure.
Definitely up there, and Timmy Force has, after a couple of years of extra training, now started to strike out and is really making a name for himself. And wants to move forward in that elusive Kafka Cup. As we're now joined by Mike, the ref. We are second contest underway. I think it's worth noting though, for all the showboating Kafka's doing right now, thinking he's all that, it's worth noting Timmy Force has had matches against people like Matt Seidel and Juice Robinson. Those are not small names, Ollie.
No, I mean, they're no easy victories either.
Well, no.
And I'm looking down the history of the Kafka Cup. I mean, if Timmy Force can beat Josef Kafka, he might be the first Swede to advance in the Kafka Cup.
That would be a huge look at that, though.
Agility from Timmy.
Well, like I said, they're not easy victories. I mean, Juice Robinson, a phenomenal performer, applying his trade over in Japan, and saying nothing of Matt Seidel, who has been doing this for nearly 20 years, high-flying phenomenon. Kafka needs to be very smart here.
Oh, he's got him tied up in that necktie.
Because Kafka has gone through one of the best training schools in the United Kingdom, working with some of the absolute best past and present talents in Brit Rest.
Shoulder tackle from Kafka.
This will be an interesting clash of styles, and it's like who is more focused.
Springs up and over, goes down low. Oh,
beautiful
leg lariat from Timmy Force.
I don't know if that beard provided much protection. Ducks the line.
Picks him up. Oh, look at this. Head scissors takeover.
Very nice.
Seems every time that Kafka gets the wheels turning, Timmy's got a counter. Oh, speak too soon. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Just a moment of reflection for Kafka.
Something that sparks joy in Kafka. That moment of blessing. Timmy Force. That's all he's going to do is light a fire under him and annoy him even more that he's being almost embarrassed on the main stage like this.
Shoulder tackle into the midsection. Springs up and over.
Everything Kafka does is designed to get in your head as well. Timmy Force has got to be careful.
Oh,
wow,
sweep of the legs.
Very nice.
Kafka lands right at the back of his head. Oh, standing moon. What, out
two.
of nowhere. 2 count only. Standing moon from Timmy Force.
Catches the leg immediately on the moonsault. And referee Sander, excuse me, not Mike, Sander, has got an interesting contest here because he's got to try and rope in Kafka. Kafka can't do this off his own volition.
Oh, wrecking ball drop kick.
Skins the cat as well. Oh, not done!
That springs up and over.
Beautiful.
One fluid motion.
You know, he's got to make sure Kafka doesn't do his own thing, which is what he likes to do all the time.
Nice slingshot sent on as well.
But if Timmy Force can keep this in his wheelhouse, which I think he's about to, then we're going to do just fine. Oh my God!
What a knee strike!
1! Oh wait, oh, there we go, 1, 2! Oh no, under the rope, smart.
And that's maybe a little bit of
Sander wise to make sure that, you know, the rules are being followed.
But Timmy not griping about it, he's just going straight back up. Oh, swanton bomb! 1, 2, 3! Kafka takes the loss in the Kafka Cup. Look at this, up and out. Oh, hits it.
The athleticism.
Straight on the button.
And Kafka did what Kafka does. And basically just treated this more like...
Pay attention to your rules. This is the Kafka Cup. You win with a 5 count. You ever beat me, Timmy? You're going to count to 5.
You see what I mean? All focused on the Kafka Cup rather than his opponent.
So what? So Kafka's now changing the rules as he goes along?
Why do you say we raise the stakes? Sure, why don't we make this a ladder match? Yeah. You want the ladder match? Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm down for it.
So now apparently Josef Kafka making the rules up as he goes along,
asking for a 5 count and the ladder.
Is there even a ladder in the room?
I'm not sure.
Timmy's looking for one.
But this is my point. Timmy got the win because he was focused.
Oh! And a baseball slide drop. You know, I don't think there's any ladders in the room right now, Tej. I mean, there was no ladder matches, you know, built on this card.
Kafka having to resort to mind games and changing the rules just to get an advantage.
It worked. You saw Timmy looking around for a ladder. I think Kafka knew fair well there was no ladders in the room. But now, you know...
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Oh, slingshot's in. Oh, there's another slingshot sent on.
Now he's laying in those strikes. And this is what Kafka wants. He wants to spotlight. He wants to always be in control.
You can do it.
Get some banana.
I suppose referee Sanders has got to comply with the rules of the Kafka Cup.
Which I'm pretty sure that, I don't think there's even a rule book. I'm pretty sure he makes it up as he goes along.
I don't know how anyone really pays attention to the Kafka Cup.
Off the ropes. Oh,
God.
Back elbow right to the spine. Timmy's in trouble right now, Tej.
My banana was bigger, eh?
Kafka's climbing.
Goes back. Shot!
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Dumps him right on the back of his neck.
1,000 blessings indeed. But Timmy grabbing the back of his head.
Jumps up. Oh! It was like a Vader bomb elbow drop.
He feels it.
What's he calling for?
What is... He's calling for something with the rules.
Pinfalls are now activated.
Are you serious?
So he literally is just moving the goalposts.
If ever there was bullshit, this is it. Oh! Kicks out the 1!
Kick out of 1, and look at the look on the face of Josef Kafka.
Timmy Force will not be screwed. No, sir.
Oh, pump handle locked in.
Oh, gets
but
out.
lands on his feet. Lands on his feet. The athleticism from Timmy Force.
Timmy catching it.
Oh! High angle Bulldog right in the middle of the ring. Come on, Timmy, you can capitalize on this right now. Make that cover.
Kid Fury incarnate. And Timmy Force has got it. Oh, God, jawbreaker. Timmy Force got to capitalize here.
Oh, capoeira kick. Should I say Kafka kick, potentially?
Capoeira kick, yeah.
Turns it round.
Gets him up. Oh, wow.
Snap neckbreaker. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Oh, might be going for Air Force, but look at the snap on that. It is such a vicious move. Easily can break a neck. If Timmy can hit Air Force here, Ollie, you've got to think that will be in, no matter whether it's a 3 count or a 5 count. Oh, but Kafka gets out of the way. Oh my
big
God.
Right hand from Kafka.
He clocked him. Gets him around.
Oh my God! Flatliner spiked him right on the top of his skull.
Timmy could be out. He could be out. Oh, they could be going for that blessings hold.
Got the Indian leg lock locked in. And now bringing the leg round as well. Combination
God,
submission hold.
Vicious, and Timmy Force has to tap.
That vicious lock, the Indian death lock.
Look at this though, Ollie, like you said, right on his head. Jesus Christ.
My goodness. And Timmy had absolutely no choice but to tap out. Count to 3, count to 5, it doesn't matter.
The man of 1,000 blessings, Josef Kafka.
You spelled out bullshit in the air, because had Kafka just taken the loss like a man and not had to change the rules, well, Timmy Force will be walking up with his arm raised, and oh my God, he's got a microphone. Cover your ears. Oh, wait a minute, Ollie. Hold on. You know that piece of art that you didn't quite like?
One word for it.
Timmy Force might be getting some well-deserved revenge.
Submissions are always active in the Kafka Cup.
Well, he's just declared all pins are always active and submissions are always active. Oh!
My goodness!
This one does spark joy. Oh, I don't think Timmy's done.
That's very sportsmanlike, raising the hand of the victor. That's nice to see from Timmy Force.
Man, I would not blame Timmy Force if he wanted a bit more of Josef Kafka when those wounds are recovered. But nevertheless, a man has not looked so good in defeat. But Timmy Force walks away with his head held high. Kafka's modern art, as we call it, is left in pieces.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do we think of the Kafka Cup? Let me tell you, I hated it because when it exploded the trophy, it broke my hand. That's the most painful thing I've ever done as a ring announcer. Ouch! Where's the cameraman? Zoom in on the blood. I've got colour, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would now like to introduce to you Mauro Wit!
Here we see Mauro Wit, another young Belgian wrestler. And of course, this is the thing, when Relentless takes over Belgium and you're a Belgian wrestler, of course you want to be part of this show, one of the most important shows in Belgian wrestling history.
Well, I think it's worth noting, Ollie, a lot of people have seen the way the British wrestling has been growing, the boom that we have experienced, and now it has bled into Europe. We're seeing it in Scandinavia, we're seeing it in France, we're seeing it in Germany. It is only right that Belgium takes its rightful place and experiences that growth as well, and they want to be a part of that conversation. And if you see this sellout crowd with the talent they have on it, it's very clear there's a big demand.
Wait.
Hang on a second.
Before Mauro Wit can even make his intentions known.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the Haat Society.
That's Joey D, followed swiftly by ZAD, Zad, if you will. And man, he looks pissed. I don't know what they're doing.
I mean, the Haat Society did throw out an open challenge.
That is true. That was advertised for this night.
Not sure if Mauro Wit really was opting in. Maybe the Haat Society aren't going to give him a choice.
I mean, you think he's an unwitting entrant into this lovely challenge?
He's in the ring right now, and so are the Haat Society. Well, two of them anyway.
Well, referee Sanders in, so I think it's a sensation. Perhaps this could be it. Oh God, he's got a mic. Not a good day for Zad.
My name. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
My sentiments exactly.
My name. My name is Joey D. This is Zad, and we are the Haat Society.
Wonder what the D stands
You're
for.
so funny. You think you're so smart. The fact that you shared and liked this guy's announcement on Facebook as much as you did is fucking disgusting. These fucking comedy gimmicks. Look at this guy. What are you supposed to be? A pirate? What is this? The 90s? It's fucking ridiculous. This is everything that is wrong with professional wrestling today. And we are here to put an end to it. Now the fact that you shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Not going to make friends that way.
Definitely not. Something tells me the Haat Society aren't here to make friends, though.
The fact that you accepted our challenge without knowing what you were going to face, that does earn some respect from me. So tonight, I offer you a one-on-one match. Let's go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready to rock? Yeah? It's not me you're going to face tonight.
Ready to rock the Joey D cup. Yeah.
You need to shut the fuck up, buddy. How about you come into the ring? How about you step in with me and tell it to my fucking face?
They're fucking. Your mother's my fuck buddy.
Tonight, you won't face me. You won't face Zad. The man you'll face tonight
Another banana.
is Legion.
Oh dear. Oh no.
And you can just feel the air sucked out of the room.
For all of those not familiar with the Haat Society, not familiar with Legion, Tej, I think Mauro Wit on unwittingly, pun fully intended, accepting the open challenge. I think he may have bitten off more than he can chew, because here is the huge Legion.
Boy. Dude, it's okay to get tongue-tied when we're dealing with a situation like this. And typical of Joey D, typical of someone like Joey D, I should say, to make someone else do his dirty work for him.
This is Legion.
Jesus wept, look at the size of this guy.
I wonder if it's a big D or a little d. I mean, capital D or a lowercase d.
Why don't you go and ask him? Ask him after the show.
Look at this absolute behemoth. It seems like Heart Society Legion is stepping up for the Heart Society's Open Challenge, and Mauro Wit is going to have to keep his head on a swivel.
Yeah, I mean, there is a very sizable muscle mass difference here, and obviously that isn't the only thing you have to focus on. Mauro has speed, that is going to be certain, but
he's going to have to use it.
God.
He's going to be walking the plank if he's not careful.
You know the phrase built like a brick shithouse? That is Legion. You know, it's very rare we see personifications like that, but man. Mauro, though, trying to get the crowd behind him, and Zad unsuccessfully shouting him down. I wouldn't want to piss us on like Zad,
look
though.
at the power of Legion.
Nothing. This dude's terrifying.
I mean, if you're Mauro Wit, you don't need to be trying to go for a claw and elbow tie-up. You are not going to win that test of strength, my friend.
He needs to clock him. He needs to kick him right in the face. He needs to do something. This is not your traditional match. This is not your mum and dad's wrestling. This is a fight. And if he's not careful, he's going to get 10.
Again, yeah, another test of strength just thrown to the ground like a rag doll.
You remember Bloodsport, Ollie? You know what happens in Bloodsport? Yeah.
So there you go. Hit and run, hit and run. Oh, back elbow.
And look at the distance he creates with every strike.
But they're using the agility that you spoke of.
He didn't even react.
Oh, look at that, barely phased by that kick.
The only thing he's got right now is that this.
Oh, Enziguri.
Legion's slow.
Enziguri, but that stunned him.
Nothing. That's another line.
And the back elbow.
Mauro smart. Oh! Sad pulling on that ankle.
You see, he went for the misdirection.
I was over here.
I don't think he moved that quickly, Zad. I'm not going to lie.
Don't play me because you can't wrestle.
Oh, no.
Choke slam. Choke slam.
God.
Holy shit. Almost drilled him through the mat.
Holy shit.
Oh, wait.
The impact.
He's not done. He's not done.
Oh, no. Forget looking at the plank. He's going to put him 6 feet deep. Davy Jones's locker can't even fit him.
Oh, right on the back of his neck.
Christ on a bike.
Count to 100.
1, 2, 3.
That was an absolute mauling. The Heart Society Open Challenge over before it even began. Oh my goodness.
On the neck. And now the Heart Society just laying waste.
No. Oh,
that's Timmy Force and Alex Kerr.
Alex Curley coming out, Timmy Force coming out to try and save.
Oh, Alex Curley just getting clocked by Legion.
Timmy Force though, he's hit the ring of the House of Fire, ready to take it to Joey D.
And Timmy Force already exhausted, he just had a contest.
Oh, shoulder tackle.
Oh my God. And now isolating Alex Curley away from Timmy Force.
Oh,
no, he's got his hands on him.
This is going from a one-man mugging to a three-man mauling.
Well, even with the numbers game evened out, it's just not enough.
See Zad just taking Alex Curley and slamming him for, shot straight to the heart. TJ, this is absolute chaos right now. The Heart Society just taking it to almost the entire locker room.
Oh no! Oh my
what's Legion doing? What's Legion? He's going to win. Holy shit! Launching him into the front row. Legion is on an absolute tear. Just follow the trail of bodies.
That's over 10 foot dropped onto a mass of people.
Timmy Force is broken. Alex Curley is.
Oh, they're not done.
Oh, Jesus.
Alex Curley has a match later to worry about, and he's gonna get punished. He's gonna get punished for trying to help his friend.
And now Alex Curley alone, surrounded by lions right now, and he is the prey. Timmy Force, he's not going to be able to have any more say in this. No. And Mauro Wit, I mean, he's a broken man.
Talking some smack in the native tongue.
Oh, belly to back suplex from Joey D. And Teach, something tells me that they are not done with Curley.
Oh, I don't know what they're doing, what they're going for.
Sidewalk slam from Zad. Come on, just leave it be.
No,
it is over.
Just leave it be. He's just a kid. He's just a kid. He's just trying to do what's right. Come on, put him down.
Delayed vertical suplex, TJ. I get the feeling Legion's going to put him down, but we're not going to like
that
it.
Blood rushing to the head.
Oh,
no!
Almost like it turned into a neck breaker.
Ollie pulled on the neck as he went down.
Oh, now a check.
Come on.
Jesus, enough is enough. Enough is enough. You've made your point. You've proved your dominance. Just leave it. Walk away. No. Oh, right down on that leg. Oh, and again.
Come on. Is it not enough to beat him down? You want to try and to end this kid's career? Are you serious?
Oh, no. Come on, wrapping the leg up. No. He's got a match tonight.
He's got a match, for God's sake.
He could have a shattered ankle. He could have a shattered ankle.
Spitting in the face. How mature.
That was spirit.
A man double the age of this kid. His legs still caught.
Alex Curley's meant to be in a fatal four-way tonight with the likes of the OJMO.
What are they doing?
No. Oh my goodness! His ankle has got to be shattered. His ankle has got to be in pieces.
My God. Yeah, stand tall. Absolute pricks. Are you proud of yourselves?
Heart Society making a point. Leaving not one, not two, but three bodies in absolute pieces. As I was saying, Alex Curley, he's got a match with the OJMO Connor Mills.
I don't know if that's happening, Ollie.
That's a practical dream match for someone like Alex Curley. And I think the Heart Society have just snatched that dream away from him.
They say to make an impression on any show that you're performing on, but that is not the impression you want to make.
Not like this.
Unbelievable. I've never wanted people to fuck off as much as them. Unbelievable. Well, thank God Alex Curley up to one leg at least.
He's being helped to the back. I have no idea what this means for his match later tonight. As I say, for someone like Alex Curley, a young Belgian guy, to have the opportunity to go into a match with the likes of Connor Mills and the OJMO, as I say, that dream could have been just taken away from him by the Heart Society, and that is heartbreaking.
Well, we'll get some confirmation later on the night, hopefully, but
ladies and gentlemen, we'll make sure they all get some medical attention. Are you all enjoying Relentless Pro Wrestling so far? We are not going to stop. We're going to keep going all night long. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a Tornado Tag Team match! Introducing first.
So after that, team, we're going to have ourselves a Tornado Tag Team match. One team that you and I know an awful lot about.
Yes.
And,
well, here they come. Washington Daly and Charlie Carter.
Making their way to the ring, the team of the Square Guard Psychopath Charlie Carter, Big County Ocean Delaney. They are the NIC!
Delaney and Carter, I think it's an understatement to say made waves across the UK tag team circuit, Ollie.
Teams throughout the whole of 2019, no tag team has impressed me more than the NIC. You and I have seen some pretty damn good tag teams.
We have. We're very lucky we have seen some of the best up-and-coming and current top tag teams across the country, and we first saw the NIC back at the beginning of 2018. They really impressed us then, and they have only grown in confidence, bravado and skill in that time.
Well, along with the OJMO, their faction is known as Destination everywhere, and yeah, they're making Belgium their destination today.
They're taking over.
They are. This is a Tornado Tag Team match. We have two more teams.
Team number 2.
Now an introduction of two teams that you and I don't know as well, but I'm looking very, very much forward to getting to know.
Well, that's the allure of doing, you know, new places, right?
That's why I love getting involved with as many promotions as possible.
International places, international flavors, and all that new talent that we get to see.
Here we see work hard, play hard.
They work hard.
Joel, Vox, and Rami. Definitely a bit of an unusual sort of tag team compared to the NIC. They're very happy, very chilled. A lot of partying. A little bit of twerking. And you can see that intensity that Sean Delaney and Charlie Carter have. They have no time for this.
Yeah, very, very much looking forward to seeing what work hard, play hard bring to the table. I'm liking what I see so far, Teej.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's good to have a bit of flavour, a bit of fun to the party.
There is one more team to add to this powder keg of tag team action.
It's going to be chaotic, and we've still got one more team to go.
Introducing team number 3.
Attention please, we actively seeking 2 men, MBM and Ultima Sombra. Ultima Sombra is very dangerous, very dangerous. MBM is a crazy man. Attention.
One local tag team to another. The tag team of MBM and Sombra Lucha.
I have had ripples. I have had ripples and whispers about Rivality. MBM and Sombra Lucha have definitely made their own waves over the last 2 years. And this is the home that they want to say they built.
Again, from Belgium, but honing their craft in France as well. More international flavour. This is what I love about European shows, Teej. For British guys to get a booking overseas is a huge thing because they know how much they can learn from spending time in new countries. But for the likes of Sombra Lucha and MBM, it's an everyday occurrence. For them, it's no big deal, but they've picked up everything they've learned over a wealth of different countries, different scenes, different styles. And that is what I'm looking forward to seeing here.
Well, the NIC hailing from our lovely place of Great Britannia. You got Rami, you got Joel Fox from Work Hard, Play Hard, and the local boys, and semi-local, but also France-based Rivality. It is a real interesting powder keg of European styles.
But the thing I'm looking for, I'm paying most attention on at the NIC, the boys from Northern Ireland, are they going to be putting up a hard border? Something tells me they're not going to roll over and take this one lightly. Topical puns,
Topical,
right?
yeah, topical.
Puns.
A little bit contentious for sure. Sure, I'll take it.
Work hard, play hard, Rivality, and the NIC. Teach tornado rules. This one basically is going to be chaos from start to finish. You can expect carnage in this one, folks.
Referee Mike's got his work cut out from here. Feel like we need the other 2 referees involved. Ludo and Sanders would be well needed right now. A little bit of showboating there from Rivality.
Crowd are hot for this one. They know what they're about to see.
Oh, the crowd's great. They're hot for everything so far.
Another reason why I love these European shows. I've never seen a quiet crowd anywhere in Europe.
Oh, reasons we love being here.
I would be here every damn weekend if I could. And now the tension mounting. The tension mounting. We cut it with a knife. Oh, and just like that, Rivality duck and cover out the ring.
Well, in France, they're known for some less than reputable tactics.
Call them questionable. Call them questionable.
That leaves the party hard, boys.
In with the NIC.
Play hard and NIC. This is going to be. Oh, here we go. Rami starting things off with Charlie Carter.
Waist lock employed. Oh, back elbow from Charlie Carter.
There's a massive size difference immediately obvious here, but Do not doubt the energy from local talent right there.
Wheelbarrow stunner from Rami.
Let me tell you, Ollie, when you have the crowd behind you in your neck of the woods, it is an empowering feeling.
Quick roll up, but
God!
Roll up into that chop straight to the Belgian heart, but blocks the hit toss.
You talk about a hard border, that's a hard chop. And there's a hard lariat.
Short arm lariat almost takes Rami's head off.
Carter going in for the kill. Good
Running
God.
shoulder tackle.
Imagine seeing that running at you. Double underhook.
Oh, turns him inside out, lands on the top. But look at this. Beautiful slingshot over the top rope. That is the teamwork of the NIC. They know each other so damn well.
Haskind Delaney proves that good tag team partners have each other's back and they almost work like a well-oiled machine, a multi-limb machine. You've got to be there all the time for your tag team partner.
It's an atomic drop into that combo move.
Oh, wow. Spinning corkscrew elbow.
Joel walks in and now taking on Haskind Delaney. And now it's work hard, play hard in the ring.
Rami didn't get caught there, still getting his feeling back. Beautiful crossbody.
Oh! And look at that teamwork. Joel Vox stepping up on Rami into the Enzigurian.
Gorgeous athleticism here.
Picks him up. Oh, assisted leg drop. Haskind Delaney in trouble.
And I was going to say Rivality had not been in this at all, and now they're getting involved.
Playing it smart and picking their moment because they don't want to be on the losing end of this. They want to be walking away with the win.
Oh, boy.
And another chop from Sombra Lucha.
Goodness me.
Oh, up and over. Oh, but take your eyes off one guy. MBN comes in. Oh,
God.
Oh, and a big boot straight to the face. Joel Vox is on Dream Street right now.
C'est le plaisir, Rivality just laying in those strikes. And now they're going to try and capitalize here on a very, very starry-eyed.
Oh, suicide dive!
Wow.
Joe Vox misdirection dive out onto the NIC. But that leaves Rami alone with Rivality.
Sombra Lucha there, listening to his partner. And MBM might be going for a little unique offense. It is the first night of Relentless.
Springs
you
up,
gotta
springs
make it
down.
count. Beautiful!
Oh, flying cross body from Sombra Lucha.
Look at that. Rights himself and straight over. That takes skill.
A little push in the right, nudge in the right direction from MBM.
Oh, but Ramido has MBM hooked. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Super kick.
Oh.
Straight on the jaw.
Kick the taste out of his mouth, but pulling him down.
Almost like a running tackle. Takes off the apron. And all 6 men down on the floor. No, wait, Rami's back up. Straight into the front row, if you will. Get up and close with this relentless action.
I mean, tornado tag rules, so anyone is legal at any given time, and this is now becoming a crowd interaction special. Oh, boy. I could feel that from here. Now the action just spilling out. This is becoming Chop City, and we know that the boys, the NIC, have some hard chops, but it looks like Joel Vox had some as well.
Triple chops. Teams, we knew this one would break down. We knew this one would turn chaotic.
But you know what I'm seeing here from all 3 teams is really good cohesiveness. Sometimes you see tag teams that are really established and well-known going up against some tag teams that are just kind of paired together, but all 3 of these teams seem to really know each other.
This is the thing, Relentless pick them well. They put this card together perfectly.
Here we go, fan interaction, put some stank on it.
Charlie Carter with a huge chop to the heart of MBM.
And now bouncing the head off the canvas, the bigger man in Carter, just manhandling him, but I think there's his partner, Sombra Lucha. This is saying they're keeping each other very close.
You'll have eyes in the back of your head if you want to stay in control in this one. Oh, spine buster!
Oh, Sean Delaney is just a beast.
Oh, block the shot.
Sombra just maintaining that wrist control as well. It isn't just a name, he lives it. King of the ropes.
Oh, springboarded into a blockbuster, but do not take your eyes off for a second, because here comes Charlie Carter. Hyene maybe down.
Look at that strength, my God!
Delayed brainbuster. Oh, here comes Joe Vox. Low kick.
Wow, going for it. Feels the momentum.
Oh, Shining Wizard right to the back of the head, but MBM in now. MBM, this is just absolutely, well, yeah, relentless.
Oh, look at those triple kicks.
And a running knee.
And La Sombra.
Oh, super kick into the DDT, turned him inside out. Sombra Lucha, MBM, Rivality working well together right now, but wait.
Vox has got him.
Oh, misdirection. Sweeps the legs. What's John Vox doing? Work hard, play hard in the ring.
They're going to show that he worked very, very hard.
Wheelbarrows up. Oh, wheelbarrow face buster. Combo meal.
The party could be over.
Oh, there's a cutter. There's a cutter, even better.
I don't care if you're wearing a mask, that will knock you out. Not much padding. Hooks the arms. Oh, but Rami caught. Oh, and Carter giving him a slap for his troubles. With Sean Delaney in. We know what comes next. Oh, block. Oh God, I thought he blocked it. No.
And then picks him up, looking for the third trifecta. Oh, F5 cutter. What a combination move from the NIC.
And Vox tried valiantly to use those long legs to stop the momentum, but man.
Right now, the gang from Northern Ireland stand tall, but look at this, Rami coming back.
Hero Rami is fighting the good fight.
Oh, but straight into that cradle. Into that cradle.
Oh, there's that strength.
Oh, into the backbreaker. Oh, into a big boot.
But MBM are back in.
Super kicks! Super kicks from Rivality to the NIC. If anyone finds their teeth, please hand them in.
Picks him up.
Oh God! Package buster.
Good night.
That's got to be it. Rami's out. Oh wait, they're not done. They're not done. Rivality want to add some more punishment.
Oh my God!
Code red. 2, 3. Rivality pick up a win in a chaotic tornado tag. What a match!
Wow. That really is picking your spots. MBM and Rey de las Cuerdas. Sombra Lucha, just my goodness. That is playing it smart. That is knowing when to capitalize. But you've got to give it up to our boys, the NIC. Representing England in a great way, and of course, work hard, play hard, fight to the very end.
Well, that brings us close to our first half, folks, but holy shit, have we set a high bar tonight.
That is shit indeed.
That is just the first 3 matches, so much more to come at Relentless 1. Do not go anywhere, because we have got so much more still to come. Oh, so folks, we were just getting a reintroduction from Slick Lombardo and Young Money Chong coming out here.
Doesn't seem happy at all. Seems pretty pissed from what I can see, and that is a big chain.
Grabbing the mic off Slick.
Weet je, ik ga dit in het Nederlands doen. Dus iedereen die niet kan verstaan, weg.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Voordat deze man, as you Slick boy, talk about you bro. Before he gives me a proper intro, yeah? Proper intro. Ga ik eerst even verder praten in het Nederlands. Ik zie promotie, Relentless Pro Wrestling. En ik zie geen één echte goede elite Nederlander op de kaart staan. Ik heb het ook niet over Joel Fox. Ik zei elite worstelaars.
Wow. That's a lot of shit he's giving to the crowd.
Voordat we gaan worstelen, want even eerlijk, ik kom hier ook voor de wedstrijd. En wie dit hoort, komt zomaar naar buiten voor wat klappen van Chong. Deze man, I want you to give me the intro I deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, Young Money!
Well, Ollie, my Dutch is a little bit lax, but he was complaining about there not being any good Dutch guys on the card. Wow, you know what?
Second interruption in as many minutes. And team, this is the young lady that you and I know very well indeed from our work with Body Slam.
Absolutely, Aliss is making all the waves, and I think it's worth knowing Ludo may not be able to keep this contained. Young Money Chong might complain about no good Dutch guys on the card, but he should have said no good Dutch wrestlers. Well, you know what? Scandinavia doth provide in the form of the beast known as Aliss. I don't know about you, Ollie, but this woman reminds me of a younger Ronda Rousey. She has just got that look and that intensity.
She's got that fighting style. She's a badass bitch, and she's gonna kick the crap out of Young Money Chong if he's not careful.
Bell underway. Aliss just pursuing a position. Obviously, you gotta remember, she's got that MMA background. She is an ass kicker.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh.
Man, not you, but I have a proposition for you. Because the Chong likes the ladies.
Oh, this isn't going to end well.
So, instead of us wrestling here, why don't we go backstage and wrestle over there, eh?
Teach, this is a tactic you and I have seen a few times. Straight into guillotine, straight into guillotine, and
got a call for a rope break.
Young Money Chong, if you didn't quite get the hit, that's a definite no from Aliss.
I mean, it's 2019. You don't sexually harass your co-workers.
It was a proposition. She's literally just she's giving him her answer right now.
And Aliss making it very clear that she is here to fight. She is not here to get a boyfriend, girlfriend, or any other kind of partner.
She's here to fight, and that is exactly what she's doing. Young Money Chong, yeah, I think biting off more than he can chew. Coming out, running his mouth, and sometimes someone's going to come out and shut it up for you.
Ducks the line. Oh! Luther's press.
And then look at the elbow strikes, palm strikes. Again, I'm going to keep using it, but absolutely relentless from Aliss Inc.
I mean, man, do you remind me of those old Pride FC days? The only thing we're missing is some soccer kicks to a downed opponent right to the skull. Oh!
Wow. Big boot from Chong.
lot of build up for a very, very disappointing climax.
Something I'm sure you're more than familiar with, but either way.
What are you talking about?
Front face lock, picks her up. Delayed vertical suplex, Aliss down. 1, 2, just the 2 count.
Doesn't hook the leg though.
Well, it's an attitude I'm coming to learn very quickly from YMC. Very cocky, very brash, very full of himself.
Stiff shot, wanting to go to her wheelhouse. Don't know if I'd recommend that. Oh!
Back elbow, catches Aliss right on the jaw.
Dominant pin cover, try to smother the face there, but again.
That forearm right across the face, disrespectful.
But not a deep cover, Ollie. Young Money up, second rope. Really?
Really? I can't tell if that's mind games here, if that's just cowardice, or he literally just got a little bit too scared of the heights.
I think that's just how he lives his life. Just a little bit of build up, no satisfaction at the end.
It's all just to keep the spotlight on the money. Oh, look at this, up and over.
Oh,
spins him round.
Transitions into a knee bar, inverted.
Couldn't get the arm bar, went for the knee bar.
Beautiful, and look at that. All she's got to do is push up on those hips, and she can pop that knee right out.
Just about making that rope break, but the damage has been done.
Oh yeah, easily could have easily torn the ACL, the MCL.
Oh, another big forearm.
Elbows to the back of the head. Aliss just laying in the shot, missed the kick.
Oh, and another forearm.
Chong has given it to her, giving props. Aliss denies it.
It just seems every time Aliss wants to get back into this when she's trying, Money just comes back with a few strikes and puts her back down. Thrust kick. Goes up. Oh, close. Didn't get all of it,
but maybe it was enough to put him down.
Nasty landing for both competitors.
That's the will to win. You throw all of it out.
And roundhouse. He's out. He is out. 1, 2, 3. And that is what happens when you run your mouth. And Aliss Inc is in the back, and she will come out. She will roundhouse kick your jaw. And you will not. You won't be talking, you won't be shouting, you might not even be eating solid foods for a while.
Aliss Inc has just staked her claim to being one of the most dangerous strikers that Relentless has, regardless of weight class or gender. And I pity any man, woman, or androgynous individual that steps in the ring with that woman. One right kick, hospital. One left kick, cemetery.
Statement made either way from Aliss Inc.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep things rolling here at Relentless Pro Wrestling with some fatal four-way action! Let's bring the first competitor to the ring.
Ollie, we alluded to this earlier. This is the fatal four-way, which we know one competitor was already going to be involved in, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit unsure if Alex is going to make it. We haven't got confirmation just yet, but we have 3 other competitors to focus on in the meantime.
It features 2 of the UK's fastest rising stars. First out, one half of M&M. But a young man who's been making waves in singles action as well.
Making his way to the ring from South London in the United Kingdom, this is
Connor Mills, very understated, very quiet, calm individual, but when that bell rings, Teach, you and I have witnessed him literally knock people out with some of those roundhouse heel hook kicks.
Our true grit Connor Mills is a vicious motherfucker. A knuckle locks graduate trained by the likes of Daryl Allen and RJ Singh. He is the future of this company. And he is the future of any company that he steps foot into. But that accolade is not just held by him. There are many people that we could name that are gonna one day have that accolade, and one day gonna carry that torch. However, for my money, the absolute top prospect in the UK is this man, the OJMO.
OJMO. OJMO. Now, Teach, let's put it this way. I have called hundreds, potentially even thousands of wrestling matches throughout my career.
True.
The absolute best of the best of the best. The best match I ever called in my career, for what it's worth. This young man, frontline pro, taking on Rob Shard, but OJMO, a breakout moment and a match that really proved to me that this guy has got what it takes to go all the way in this business. He is a superstar if I ever saw one.
100%. And lest we forget, trained by the current Progress Unified Champion, Eddie Dennis, and a competitor in the Natural Progression Series, which is considered Europe's premier prospect tournament. May have even won it, had some things not happen. That's not here or now. We are focused here on Relentless, but those accolades belong in this conversation for a very good reason, because these two UK stars are going up against someone that is widely considered to be the here and now in European wrestling. Someone that should not be overlooked in any stretch of the imagination.
Still waiting on news to see if Alex Curley's going to be able to make it into this one. Still 2 out of the potentially 4 competitors in the ring. TJ, I say we keep filling this powder keg up.
And
absolutely.
Competitor number 3.
Mighty Vecchio.
Making his way to the ring, Vecchio!
He is the Belgian war machine, and when I say about the here and now, the reason I say that is the main event work he's done in France and has worked with some of the biggest promotions. In fact, worked for one not too long before this promotion.
Yes, 7 days ago, getting his shot at Impact Wrestling.
In this current day and age, in the freedom that wrestlers have now, we're starting to see those barriers broken down, and those opportunities are coming for the biggest promotions, and for those wrestlers to start getting that really important experience at the top level. You got 2 guys who are becoming stars, and 1 guy right now who is already firmly there. And potentially 1 more up-and-comer to come, Ollie.
A lot of different styles, a lot of personalities in this ring already.
Competitor number 4.
Where we have one of our ring crew just...
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed that due to a leg injury, Alex Curley will not be competing in this fatal 4-way match.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, give her an assist there to the Haat Society. And I said that's a gut, because that's a huge opportunity for Alex Curley just gone. But we now have ourselves a triple threat, I guess, Siege.
It seems that way. And it seems it's going to be OJMO, True Grit Connor Mills, and Mike Vecchio. Bragging rights on the table. Just running down the numbers here, Ollie. OJMO with the least amount of experience just past the 3-year threshold. Connor Mills, just about 4 years, but Mike DeVecchio, he's coming up on 7 years now. So experience firmly in his corner.
But then I say you look at big fights, big fight experience. Mills and OJMO, they've potentially been on some bigger stages in front of some bigger crowds. You look at that Wembley show.
I was going to say, lest we forget, that was a year ago.
Yeah. The various Alexandra Palace shows. Experience can count for nothing, and what I'm curious to see is are the UK boys, are the Brit boys going to end up teaming up? Because these two know each other very well.
They do. They have faced each other many times.
Oh, and there's the power.
Mike Vecchio using that power right now.
And that's his clear advantage right now. Oh, drop kick from OJMO. I've got to be honest, I can see OJMO and Connor Mills.
Shotgun drop kick.
They need to team up on DeVecchio if they're going to have any.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Sends him to the outside.
Well, you caught it, but look at that, held on.
Some agility from DeVecchio.
Blocks the axe handle, doesn't block the leg kick. And Mills, we know he's comfortable taking risks.
Slingshot up and over. Oh, but wait, caught.
Wow.
Caught by Mike DeVecchio.
And the Belgian War Machine.
And it's the OJMO that adds a little extra sauce. Takes down DeVecchio, and now the Brit boys stand tall.
DeVecchio had Mills firmly in his grasp. It took both men just to get him down. But now, for the moment, we play OJMO v Mills.
Reversal on reversal on reversal on reversal on reversal with that waist lock. Oh, round the other way. Flips him round. Mills puts the brakes on. Corkscrew uppercut right between the shoulder blades.
Very nice.
DeVecchio coming in.
And isolate again. This is smart. This is what they need to do. They don't want to deal with the powerhouse. They want to deal with the opponent they know very well. It's almost like the devil you know, Ollie.
Better the devil you know indeed, and Mills springs up over into that corkscrew uppercut.
Mills might be out, might have got him out. 2. OJMO could have been knocked out from that. Mills might be throwing caution to the wind here.
Oh, a heavy
good
roundhouse right from DeVecchio.
We've seen it though, Mills gets very trigger happy when he's in a new environment, wants to impress. And he's got to be careful against DeVecchio. But I won't count him out. Those legs that Mills has are vicious.
Realised he wasn't going to get the Irish whip, so instead,
there we go, creates the distance. Oh, God!
Gooey to the back of the head. Oh, and a huge German
with
suplex.
Release. Jesus. Oh, my God. 1, 2.
And it's the OJMO that comes in to save the triple threat.
Oh, but didn't even blink.
Walks straight into, wait. Managed to counter out. Oh! Shoulder first into the solid steel.
The great isolator. Could have separated a shoulder.
Oh! Big chop from Mills. This thing, Mills really is a hybrid of agility and speed and that striking prowess. Oh,
real stiff Irish whip.
Yeah, heavy Irish whip from the OJMO.
1, 2. Oh, not even a full 2 count.
The OJMO is wise beyond his years. He's a ring general inside that squared circle.
Yeah, a bona fide student of the game and someone who, much like Mills, has just picked it up really quickly. One of the people who just got it. And there's a reason that he has ascended to the top of the ladder, if you will, on the prospects list with Mills and many others because of that skill set he possesses at such a young age. And quick Hail Mary, but OJMO down.
I mean, to be fair, seems to be looking at Mills and the OJMO. This is a UK dream match that I could watch every day of the week.
It's over.
Oh, boy.
I'm not sure if he's softened him up enough.
Can you say duck 1 half crab? I'm trying to go for it. Mills fighting out and
DeVecchio coming back in, but yeah, divide and conquer.
Trying to pick the leg. It's not, I think, like you said, Mills not softened enough yet.
Turns him up. Oh, God! Deja vu DDT from OJMO, spiking Mills on his head. Just watch this.
Look at that.
Up,
Flip over.
Round the world.
Boom!
Oh, my goodness.
And referee Mike going straight to him to check on him because obviously we know neck injuries are common, concussions are common.
Oh, but both Vecchio and Mills out the way. Oh, pump kick from the apron.
Vecchio's really been isolated from.
Oh, springs up. Moonsault off the turnbuckles from Mills. Takes out OJMO, takes out Vecchio.
Vecchio has got to try and find an alternative way to get in this contest because it's been all Mills and OJMO for the last few minutes. And at any point a pinfall can come without his involvement. Mills going up.
OJMO again not softening up.
Knows him well enough that he knows all his moves. They know each other so well. Vecchio is the wild card here. And that's why he's dangerous.
The thing is with OJMO and Conor Mills, they're so young, they're so they've just got so much resiliency in them. They can take an absolute beating and keep getting back up.
Oh, but that is a precarious position.
Yeah, you don't want to be there.
Oh, and there's that superior strength. Vecchio going to try and grab both of them. Has him up.
Vecchio recognized he wasn't going to be able to get him up.
Oh, God!
Oh, my goodness! Springboard jawbreaker.
One, two, oh, 450!
450! Crushing the OJMO.
You want to talk about throwing caution to the wind?
1, 2! Kick out, a powerful kick out.
Good God.
But you watch this. Oh my goodness.
OJMO just being compressed.
Right in between Mills and Vecchio. Talk about a rock and a hard place.
Oh, and now comes the test. This is how Mills is going to test the metal of Mike Vecchio.
But TG, they aren't phasing it.
Yeah. Up to an equal base.
The Belgian War Machine just oh, look at this. Look,
there's that strength. Oh, we're getting out.
Counters out. Oh!
Double kick. One to the ribs, one to the temple. Oh, man. Keeps the leg. I mean, double team is what they need to do, but it's unfortunate.
Mills to the outside. Mills to the outside. This is OJMO's chance.
The half crab sinks it in.
Half crab locked in deep.
That is high elevation, pulling back on the knee.
Vecchio's in a tough place right now. Mills.
Center of the
Mills
ring.
has neutralized, but he's coming back in.
Oh,
Mills coming back in. Oh! There's a shot,
but look at that. OJMO doesn't let go.
He's in the zone right now, Tej. He is unrelenting with the hold.
Oh, God, open palm.
Third time's a charm.
Let me tell you, folks, they're more dangerous.
Super kick.
More dangerous than a closed fist and open palm. Can rattle the brain.
X-Plex into the spinal tap.
1,
2. Oh, OJMO out 2. What a match, Tej.
As if we expected anything less.
We've been saying it all night, the bar just keeps getting raised higher and higher and higher. This is what Relentless is all about.
This is why Relentless sold out on its first night. And I have no doubt it will sell out again because of talent like this.
Oh, big shot. And another.
Man.
And another.
God, the spit flying towards our cameraman.
Vecchio,
God, pump kick.
This is the power of Vecchio now. Slowed this match down. There's a strike from Mills, but again, it's like a mosquito landing on a dinosaur.
But Mills directing traffic with OJMO.
Starting to wear him down though, limb by limb, shot by shot.
Oh man, you can see the sweat flying off with every kick.
Call this civil war. This is Bucky and Steve taking it to Tony right now. But Vecchio still stands, he's still able to power out.
Yeah, if Tony was in the super suit, this is exactly what he'd be seeing. Good God!
There's that roundhouse heel hook that we've seen literally knock people unconscious.
The only thing keeping up is the ropes.
Oh! 404! 404!
Double super kick, and he's still on his feet.
How?
The Belgian War Machine will not be denied.
Oh! Double clotheslines in stereo, clears house. But finally he's down, and Tej, you called it. All those kicks, all those shots, and Mike Vecchio did not go down.
Good
And
God.
look, he's back to his feet. The first man on his feet.
Unbelievable. He's taking both of them to task. He wants to know that while Brit Wrestling has a lot to be proud of, Belgian Wrestling is his house, and
Big
he's
Son,
making it
goodness.
very clear.
Oh my goodness! That was what a vertical suplex brainbuster combo.
My God. And this could be the beginning of the
torture
end.
rack, torture rack. He's got it wrenched in. What's he going to spins him out?
Oh,
Rack bar. 1, 2, 3. What a display from Mike Vecchio.
Here is your winner, Mike Vecchio!
And Mike Vecchio stakes his claim to show that for all the star power you may bring, he has quite a lot of it. And look at this spin, the torque, and the effect.
Goodness. Almost drilled him through the mat, but that was a power display from Mike Vecchio. And Tej, you and I know that a victory over Connor Mills and a victory over the OJMO is not something that comes about too often. And Mike Vecchio holds a victory over both of them in one night. That is huge.
That is an accolade he can take home with a lot of pride. And Relentless has found its war machine. And a good show of respect there. And let me tell you folks, Brit Rest is not dead and it's not going anywhere. It is only going to get better.
Ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of Connor Mills and the OJMO? All the wrestlers are making quite a statement tonight at Relentless Pro Wrestling, and we're just going to keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like another singles match? Everybody get closer to the ring and let's bring out the wrestlers!
Now Tej, a lot can be said about a new promotion when they book a debut show. You can tell a lot about the direction and about how seriously they're taking this art by who they bring in on the first show. And if this next match doesn't tell you everything you need to know about Relentless, then you're clearly not paying attention enough, because this is fucking huge.
Oh, you have no idea. Those of you at home. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been very fortunate for the last 3 years to go up and down my country and beyond doing what I do. But there are matches that come up that remind you why you're a fan, and this is one of them. Mark Haskind, and I have no hyperbole in my voice when I say it, is possibly one of the best technical wrestlers in the world, period.
technical wrestling, striking wrestling. He has the mental edge, the physical edge. Haskind is the real deal, folks.
Former Progress World Champion. He has an ungodly amount of accolades to his name, as does his opponent tonight. I've been fortunate to follow Matt Cross's work all across some of the best indie promotions in the United States. And to see him here taking on someone like Haskind, it's a technical dream come true. Entering his 20th year as a professional and doesn't seem to have any signs of slowing down.
I mean, this is an honor, this is a privilege, this is an absolute dream match right now. Two of the very, very best independent pro wrestlers in the world. This is awesome. You look at what Matt Cross has done internationally. You look at what Haskind has done for UK wrestling. I credit Mark Haskind with getting me in touch with British wrestling at home. I went to see TNA Wrestling, you know, the global product in Wembley. And this young man came out, took on a...
good show, respect there as well.
Took on one Austin Aries, and Wembley Arena became unglued for Mark Haskind. Yeah. I had no idea who he was. I had no idea there was a UK scene. I was there to watch the American wrestling. And after doing a little bit of research, well, 6, 7, 8 years later, here I am in Belgium for Relentless Wrestling. And I owe in a huge part of that to Mark Haskind.
Well, it's okay. I think it's important that we're both passionate because, you know, this is what we do, it's what we love. And we live for the matches with the prospects. We live for the match with the up-and-coming talent. But when we see a marquee match like this, it is a privilege. Mark Haskind, of course, trained by the great Mark Sloan. And that is where he gets a lot of those technical skills, that wizardry we're seeing right now, Ollie, that maneuvering, that very quick pin too.
Well, we call it fluid wrestling because there is no wasted motion when it comes to Haskind. He transitions from hold to hold with a blink of an eye. It makes it look so damn easy, but folks, believe you me, it takes years and years and years of training to get even half as good as Mark Haskind.
Also, you've got to talk about the experience advantage. Matt Cross does have that in spades. 7 years older than Haskind. Debuted in 1999, which is insane to think about how long he's been doing this and has been at that level. Talk about great trainers. Matt Cross trained by JT Lightning, someone who was a main staple across the American circuit for quite some time. Both men out of Ohio, a really rabid fan base and a lot of talent across that area. But Haskind's no stranger to a pool of talent in the London scene, Ollie. Both men.
Haskind's internationally, he's you know, signed to Ring of Honor.
Absolutely, yeah. Now he's able to apply that trade internationally, do it on a much grander scale.
And this is the thing, I mean, to be fair, you look at both Matt Cross and at Mark Haskind. I mean, you want a technical wrestling match, both of these guys can go. You want a brawl, they can throw hands. You want agility, you want high flying. These guys are no stranger to that top rope. Literally, they can take this into any gear, any direction
Very
they
nice.
want.
1, 2.
Oh, reverse up, rolls it back up. Referee checking the shoulders are down. Ludo doing his job. World-class referee for a world-class wrestling match right now.
But like you said, both men, I've seen them do death matches. I've seen them in hard-hitting tag team contests and technical wizardry matches. And what we're seeing right now is to find out which one of these men is currently a better technical wrestler. Close.
Jackknife pin.
2.
This is very much a feeling out process right now. Both men know how easy and how quick and how simple it can be to get a 3 count, just one lapse of concentration. But this is the thing with Matt Cross and with Mark Haskind, finding that momentary lapse, finding that one little mistake, that one little crack to take advantage of is so damn hard.
It really is difficult against both these kind of guys. And Haskind's cardio may be what wins him out here, but Cross has the experience advantage.
But only just.
Only just. Haskins went off for another show of respect to say, you know what, I appreciate what you've done. I can see that you're on my level. Oh, and Haskins.
This is the thing I said.
Wow.
A very cerebral competitor. He knows how to get the upper hand. And just like that, took advantage.
And this is what Haskins has made his name doing. Not just fast-paced, but also like he drowns you. He doesn't give you a chance to breathe, and while he's throwing you pillar to post, he's laying in everything possible.
You could say he's relentless.
How many times are you gonna do that?
Just product placement, my friend.
You're definitely getting your check in the mail.
Now forearm strikes coming back from Matt Cross.
Taken into the other corner.
Forearms and palm strikes. Now an Irish whip, reversal from Haskins. Cross with the boot up.
Cross up to the top rope, dangerous territory. Haskins just looking, saying, I'm nowhere near you, but baited in.
Look at that. That's the agility from Cross. Up and over, head scissors takeover.
Very nice.
Sends Haskins tumbling to the outside. I told you, teams, they both men can throw hands, but just as comfortable up on that top rope.
That's why this match was so interesting, because it is two men who've walked very similar paths. Oh, suicide dive. And you guys think it might be a psychological factor for Cross, because Haskins working Ring of Honor is one of the most celebrated indie promotions in the United States. And perhaps there's a chip on the shoulder of both men here. Haskins proving that he deserves to be there. Cross proving that he could bring himself into that conversation.
This one in danger of breaking down on the outside now.
And Haskins trying to take him to task, but Cross just throwing in some very strong shots here.
To say both men can throw hands, they can strike.
Please come back on the ring.
That one's going to leave a mark.
For Cross, having been at that Ring of Honor pinnacle over a decade ago, you might want to remind Haskins that the road doesn't end just because you're with a bigger promotion. There is always a challenge. There is always someone out there better than you.
Wind it up again. Oh! Oh my goodness.
And you know, that's the thing. Cross at 20 years in wants to prove he can still go. He's still got the cardio, still got the strength and the power. And he's doing that right now, to his credit.
Wind it up. Oh, blocked. Took just a little bit too long to showboat to the crowd. Oh! And again, that was a palm meeting solid steel, folks.
And every time I see it happen, my hand starts tingling. Cross had enough, throws him back in.
Oh,
catches him.
Caught him.
Wow, in midair, that strength from Haskins.
You can see how exhausted both men are from this so far. Cross goes up. Oh, picks the leg. Oh, God. Top of the skull, base of the skull meeting the top of that turnbuckle. Nasty fall for Cross.
That is such an unpleasant maneuver. And it's all on the neck.
Break. 1, 2.
Now cranking the neck right around, using that rope for leverage.
Now taking off the wrist tape, throwing it out. It's always been a sign of disrespect, going way, way back in wrestling. Almost like the gloves are coming off.
Now cranking back, so this is where some of that strong style comes in. Oh, stamping down on the left wrist.
Lest we forget that Haskind is known for his snap trap armbar. If he takes his arm, he could take it home with him, take it on the flight back to the UK.
Yeah, seems Haskind is making his game plan known right now. Oh, man. Stomping out again now on the elbow joint. Just weakening that arm up.
You can see Cross just tingling the fingers, trying to get some feeling and circulation back in there.
Any
it doesn't take a lot to pop a joint.
And again, wrist control from Haskind. Forearm from Cross. And another. Every time Cross starts firing back away, he's got loose.
Haskind has an answer like that.
Knee lift. Straight to the gut. Taking the air out of the lungs.
But look at the
Cross.
ferocity too. And that's the thing about Haskind. He's just a machine when it comes to intensity. He just doesn't just go for a pin, he runs at you and pins you down.
This is the thing, Tej, when you're raised in Havoc, you learn to weather that storm, you learn to take a beating and keep on going.
Oh, could be going for that armbar.
Hooking him up.
Oh, pulling it around.
Going for like a double wrist lock.
Like almost like a Kimura maneuver. Pulling on it. Cross.
This is very awkward because not only is it wrenching at the arm, the wrist, the elbow joint, but also the neck and the shoulder are being contorted as well.
Cross pushing towards the pressure, getting away from it.
Yeah, he's fighting out. Forearm again, and again just throwing everything he can right now. He must be absolutely exhausted.
Oh man,
went for the knee lift again, but countered.
Oh, just about.
It's almost like fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. He was not going to be fooled again.
Crossface. Haskind's isolating the hand.
Again, Cross just crawling towards the ropes. Any way he can, but look, reaches out
the
and
fingers.
Haskind's avoids reaching out. Oh my goodness, wrenching on the arms.
Oh, but there's the leg.
Just leaves the leg free.
Haskind's just surveying the carnage now, taking his time. Oh God, grab him by the beard. That is not a good feeling, I can tell you that from experience.
I don't respect shit. Respect the beard, goddammit. Come on, these people want to see you kick my ass, huh? What are you doing? Nothing.
Talking some shit now. Don't know if that's going to have the right effect. A bit of rope burn,
throwing fists as well as harsh words. Another hard chop straight to the heart. And Matt Cross trying to fight back, almost having enough. Irish whip now.
Stiff Irish whip.
This is the thing, Matt Cross is being worn down more and more and more. And again, got
springboard.
Spring.
Beautiful.
Off the ropes. Oh, cross body. Deep pin. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Almost caught him. That right there, Tej, was Matt Cross's best shot this entire match.
Both men still have weapons in their arsenal they haven't used, but I got to think that they're running on low reserves now.
Tanks have got to be pretty empty. I mean, this match has been absolutely exhausting to watch. Imagine being in there.
And the Cleveland, Ohio native has got to try and capitalize.
Up and over. Blocks the punch. Throws one of his own, and now again.
Oh, here we go.
Matt Cross climbing to the top. He's going to fly. Oh, but Haskind's out of the way at the last moment. Picks him
Just
up,
catch him.
Oh, cradle backbreaker. Cradle backbreaker. 1, 2.
Oh.
Kick out at 2.
But now we're back to an equal footing. A few minutes ago, I would have thought that Haskins had this in the bag, but this is anyone's game now. This isn't for belts. This isn't for anything so superfluous. This is for bragging rights.
This is for bragging. This is for pride. This is the past versus the present.
Reversal of the waist lock.
Oh! Called it Matt Cross in Ring of Honor a decade ago. Haskins in there right now, but it's Cross that's in control.
Oh!
Death Valley driver.
1, 2.
Haskins out at 2. Matt Cross is wondering what's it going to take. What is it going to take to put Haskins down? It's almost like he's looking at a past version of himself. A young brass kid just coming up through the ranks, getting his shot at Ring of Honor. He knows exactly what it's like to be in the place of Mark Haskins. And if Haskins can beat Matt Cross, it's going to be a huge statement.
Well, you don't want to think of it as a passing of the torch, but that would be very similar.
Oh, went to hit the ropes, but Haskins held on to the ankle.
Denying him that momentum.
Blocks it off, forearm again. It's almost as if he expected him to grab it. Oh, held on to the tights. Oh, that looked like a strike right to the back of the leg. Oh, and a PK.
Oh, that rolls beautiful roll
again,
through.
there's that fluidity. Oh,
cradle to the grave. 1, 2.
Kick out at 2 from Cross. The resilience here, this guy is unreal.
Unbelievable. Look at that.
Fireman's Buster.
And Haskins has got to be frustrated now.
Well, he's throwing everything he can at Matt Cross. And Matt Cross is kicking out. The absolutely insane resilience here, this guy. Now pump handle with the half Nelson. But Matt Cross, you see that right leg. He managed to hook that underneath the center of gravity for Haskins. Oh, rolls through.
Go for that sharpshooter.
Again, how smooth he transitions
Beautiful
into the
transition.
sharpshooter. And he's got it locked in deep. And he's got it locked in the middle of the ring.
Man,
sitting
on
back.
the knees.
Matt Cross, he's got to say to himself, he just has to live to fight another day.
That's dead center, but Cross is not giving up.
How much damage is this going to be doing to the lower body of Matt Cross? And now turning it into like an STF almost like.
That's all the limbs being pulled in ways they shouldn't.
Cranking on the neck, cranking on the spine, cranking on the legs. But Matt Cross, if he can maybe roll his hips over to his left, turn this into a pinning predicament, forcing Haskins to break the hold, or just power out like this, powering out, just saying no way, you will not stop me from reaching that ropes. And Matt Cross showing an absolute ton of heart right now.
Haskins just staring,
wondering what it's going to take.
You got to think it might be a little bit of respect go through his mind there, because that takes fortitude and heart beyond measure to get to those ropes from such a vicious submission hold. But Cross now feeling their adrenaline.
Almost like a second win from Matt Cross. Discus blocked. Oh!
The just kidding shot.
Oh, look at that.
Denied it.
Oh, cutter! Next spring cutter from Matt Cross.
And
again,
this could be his moment.
He's going up top. He's ascending to the heavens. 1 rope, 2 ropes, 3 ropes.
A 20-year career defined by one very particular move. That shooting star press.
Hits it for 2, 3. Matt Cross with a victory. What a match! Haskins threw everything he had at Matt Cross. He weathered the storm, hit that shooting star. What a win and what a match, Tej.
Every bit the match. Look at the elevation, beautiful. That was every bit the dream match was advertised. And Matt Cross proves that he can weather the storm, and he still has it. And it takes absolutely nothing away from Mark Haskins, who once again proved he still has that unbelievable technical wizardry.
Whoa. Both men face to face.
Pulling off the elbow pads.
Haskins does not look happy. He looks frustrated.
Getting off the wrist tape. Pulling off everything now.
Tense mood again.
I know you can do it.
Man Cross extends a handshake. Haskins thought about leaving.
And Ollie, what you're looking at there is Ring of Honor's past and Ring of Honor's future.
That's nice to see. Haskins a show of respect.
And they got to do it all here at Relentless Pro.
He talks about intentions coming in, Tej.
What a match.
And Belgium getting absolutely treated tonight here at Relentless 1. AKA the one where he got his head kicked in, but this right now is something special.
I'm never going to forget this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, all night we've been telling you to get as close to the ring as possible, but I think you'll agree with this one. You may want to be a bit more careful. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event. There's no disqualification, there's weapons, anything goes. This is a fucking death match! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your Relentless Pro main event. Let's bring the wrestlers to the ring!
So Tej, it's time to make history. Belgium's first ever death match, and I'm not sure Belgium is quite ready for what could potentially go down.
Yeah, the shackles are firmly off. This is our main event. And things are going to get a little bit crazy in the ring, and if we get a little bit crazy over here in our commentary booth, well, shit happens. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Crimson, premier German deathmatch specialist. Man, that is a title and a half.
I don't think Crimson is. Hopefully he's prepared, because the guy, the man, the monster he is up against.
Introducing his opponent.
A man that has been making waves globally. Rise heavyweight champion, contender in the CZW Tournament of Death. The things that I have witnessed Big fucking Joe do inside and outside a wrestling ring are almost unspeakable.
And Big fucking Joe has an effigy of one Jim Cornette, and I've never been happier to see it. That is the Rise heavyweight champion. And there is something to be said for having that belt, because it means you are one of the baddest motherfuckers that walks the earth in wrestling.
While Crimson, known as being a bit of a German deathmatch specialist, I hope and pray he is ready for what Big Joe can bring to the table.
He's going to have to be.
We already have light tubes. We have barbed wire. God knows what else both these men have brought to the table.
All 6'3" of Big Joe just walk into the ring. It is terrifying. Both men have been doing this for over 10 years. And yet they're still getting better. Ollie is nearly 500 pounds of deathmatch mania standing in that ring.
Two specialists from their respective countries. We won't talk about the history of wars between England and Germany, but this one is going to be deadly.
So we sit fucking backstage, and it sounds like there's a fucking funeral. Who came here to see some fucked up shit? Who came to see a motherfucking dead body? That's how we do.
This one's for all his juggalos and juggalettes.
We fucking do it. Fuck him up. Fuck this shit now. Come on, motherfuckers. Let's make some fucking noise.
Say, TJ, I've seen many Big Joe matches. I've called many Big Joe matches, but something tells me this is going to be special. This has got a big fight feel. This has got main event feel, but you see, the ring has been given an added extra protection. The referee's got protective gloves on. You see the light tubes. Belgium is prepared for a death match.
And it's not just for bragging rights. That Rise Heavyweight Championship looming, and that is a special accolade. That is the first time it's being defended in Belgium. And after what has been an already insane night, that we have seen so many cool things, we are privileged to call this main event, which is going to be fucking insane.
We called it. We talked earlier on the very first match of the night for the bragging rights as the very first victory. Not only now do we get the bragging rights for the very first main event in Relentless, this is for the very first death match in Belgian history.
Sometimes we really are just lucky, aren't we?
We are gifted right now.
Oh, and they're laying in those shots.
Spinning back kick.
Man. Oh, short DDT. Very nice.
And teams, do not expect a wrestling classic right now. You are not going to be seeing wrist locks and arm bars from Big Effing Joe.
But you're going to see some nasty things like that. And that tarp is there to help the blood.
Hooked in with, I mean, there's barbed wire around those around those light tubes. I mean, that's just hideously disgusting as it is.
Oh, he's laying away. I don't think Crimson knows. Oh,
Crimson hasn't seen him. I can see this going.
Shot of the night! Oh, God!
Crimson going for a suicide dive, and suicide is what he found because Big Joe just broke the light tubes over his skull, over his arms. Jesus Christ.
I mean, how is he not covered in blood already? How is he moving?
But teach both of these guys.
Oh, hang on. Is that a stapler?
I have no idea what that is. Big Joe is overly familiar with a number of tools of destruction. Oh, it was a high heel.
Oh, man, like a stabbing high heel. Oh, and there we're seeing a little bit of blood already.
A little bit of crimson on crimson.
And Jim Cornette effigy.
Cornette gets broken in this one.
What a shame. Oh, my God.
There is the crimson mask on the Crimson Warrior.
And
just the light tube being thrust into the forehead.
God.
And again.
A lot has to be said for the Heart of Crimson to get in there with what is known as the wildest man in British wrestling. He has literally made a name on death matches in a country that really isn't known for its death matches. And Joe firmly in the driver's seat here.
Oh, where's he going now?
Big Joe on a little tour.
Big Joe taking Crimson for a walk. Going into our merch area, you see Connor Mills, OJMO, Josef, Kafka.
Oh man, this is going to get uglier. And Joe already covered in Crimson's blood. And this is mild. This is just a mild start for those of you.
This is just the beginning. This is the calm before the storm.
Yeah, for those of you who've never seen a Rise match, you've never seen a big fucking Joe match, you are in for a long ride.
We're spilling outside now into the streets of Antwerp.
What is that?
Anything Joe can find that is not nailed down. That's a walking stick. Anything that's not nailed down, Big Joe will use as a weapon. Anything that is nailed down, Big Joe will probably just launch you into it.
Remember, this is the man that once fought for a championship inside a McDonald's.
Oh! Vertical suplex. Onto there was some cans on that table. They will cut at the skin.
Joe does not care where he has a contest. He's just happy to have violence.
Vizarts will never be the same again after this night, folks. And I'm starting to think that neither will Crimson.
Man, this is already insane.
Oh, he's got himself a bike.
Oh no.
He loves a vehicular assault as Big Joe.
Yeah, I think Joe might be going for a drive-by.
Oh, ducks the line.
Oh, no.
Ducks the line. Turns around. Oh,
God.
Turns around into another light tube assault.
Oh, jeez.
Straight off the skull of Big Joe.
Crimson actually getting into some offense on Big Joe. Has him down.
It seems the tides are turning. The Crimson. Oh no, wait, curse the commentator. I thought the Crimson tide had turned.
It takes a lot more to keep Big Joe down. This is still in the early stages. If death matches were a meal, this would be a starter. Oh
no. What?
Oh man.
Burning rubber where you don't want burning rubber. That'll leave a literal skid mark, Teach.
And the crowd, nothing but appreciative.
Taking it back inside.
I mean, if you want a man to carry your first ever death match in Belgium, Big Joe is it.
Teach, I can't help but feel that our country allegiances to Joe is underwriting Crimson. Crimson is known for this.
fighting this, and I've got to give all the respect in the world to a guy that is willing to step in there with Big Joe, and he's got an offense in. And it isn't over until it's over. Imagine Crimson walking out with that belt.
Crimson is known for his deathmatch prowess. It hasn't, maybe not as globally recognised as...
not like shoes near the crotch, come on. Oh no. No. Going shopping. Don't move, Crimson, whatever you do. If you want children, don't move.
Revving the engine up. Oh my goodness! Light tubes crashing down over the prone body of Crimson.
Man.
He is a broken man in a shopping cart right now. The debris of those light tubes.
You can see the glass everywhere. And Ollie, Crimson is just about getting to his feet. I admire the heart of this kid. I really do. The fact that he is constantly getting up and trying, there's a lot to be said for that. There are people, there are lesser men who would have already thrown the towel.
Reversal on the whip. Catches the feet. Oh, he's got some light tubes now.
Oh, what the? Oh, this is innovative.
Oh no, I think I know where he's going.
Close your eyes in the front row.
Nowhere for Big Joe to go. Nowhere for Big Joe to go.
Oh, Crimson dropping down.
Stomp. into the light tubes, into the heart of Big Joe. 1, 2. Shoulder up. And this is the thing with Big Joe. Not only can he take an absolute shit ton of punishment.
Oh man, oh
but
God.
the sheer size of him makes him unstoppable. He's a juggernaut in there.
He's just like a pissed off bear that knows how to handle light tubes.
Crimson can take an absolute world of hurt as well, but yeah, he's forced trying to throw that bear around, and that is not an easy guy to wrestle.
Crimson is a tough motherfucker for going in this long. You've got to give props to a man that is willing to take offense against Joe and give some back like that. There are so many people that would not want to step foot in a ring with Big Joe, lest for that Rise Championship, and Crimson was happy.
Tease, look at this now. Big Joe rearranging the furniture. He has 2 chairs set up, and that stack of light tubes is on the chairs.
Oh my God, look at Crimson's face and back.
Look at his back, just the shards of glass sticking out.
Oh, no.
Got him up on the shoulders. Got him up on the shoulders.
Oh, God.
And now Crimson looking to reverse it.
Joe throwing him off.
Crimson fighting out.
Yeah, wise to kick him away.
Fuck you!
Oh! Double foot stomp, beautiful.
Double foot stomp right to the back.
Goes for the pin. The referee can't even get his hands down because obviously so much glass down there.
It's dangerous to be anywhere near this ring
Smart
right now.
for Sanders. Trying to go for that, maybe go for a DDT hit.
Oh, DDT
man.
finds its mark. And with so many shards of glass around the ring, every single fall 10 times more dangerous.
Imagine if Crimson walks out with the Rise Heavyweight Championship. This crowd will go insane. Oh man, Joe been split open as well. Quick kick. Oh,
now
no.
skewers.
You want a shish kebab?
Skewers from Big Joe.
God.
Oh, just forcing the skewers into the forehead of Crimson. Crimson now just like a porcupine.
Oh, God.
Picks him up. Oh, no.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Fuck!
Holy shit! Referee counts to 3. Oh my goodness, what a finish! Tombstone driver through the bed of light tubes.
Your winner, the Rise Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Big fucking Joe!
Big fucking Joe with a huge win in an absolutely brutal match, Tej.
I mean, look at this. He spiked him on those light tubes. Fuck me, what a match, and what an ending. I mean, when you talk about a night that is about firsts, you talk about a night that is setting standards. We've had talent from the UK, talent from Belgium, from France, from America. We've had a dream match, and we close out with the first ever death match. And the Rise Heavyweight Champion standing tall, but Crimson deserves so much credit for stepping in there, for providing offense. Man, props to him. And Joe's got something to say.
About fucking time. You know what? I have to give it to this guy. He's a tough motherfucker. Crimson, get the fuck up!
I don't know how Crimson's even moving. That might be the toughest Belgian I've ever seen.
We made fucking history. I'm proud. It was good to be. This fucking room is so thankfully, and this guy is the fucking champion tonight.
Tej, we came in tonight for Relentless 1, saying we were going to make a statement about Relentless, about Belgian wrestling, and I think, holy fuck, we did just that.
Holy fuck indeed. This has been a night to remember. I'm drained beyond measure, and I don't know how these guys are even standing. What a night. Relentless has cemented itself as the premier promotion in Belgium, and it will be talked about long after this event. I can't wait for event 2.
Well, folks, I have been the Mastermind Ollie Spring.
I have been TJ Lee.
And we are
Relentless.